Hi, I have a CDA dishwasher model WC370. It says fault code F5. After resetting the appliance, the bottom of the dishwasher fills with water and then the pump empties it. It then flashes fault codes F5. Any help would be appreciated.
Hi, I'm Daniel. Welcome to Just Answer. I'm reviewing your question now and will post back with your reply momentarily. This is a wash motor fault when you get the F5. I've seen it many times on these. What you need to do is pull the dishwasher out and lay it on its left side and remove the base. From there you will see the wash motor at the back. Take this off and just see if there's anything stuck in there. If that's all clear, then the motor itself will be faulty and will need to be replaced. To be honest, it's more than likely clear, but worth checking just in case. I've seen this fault many times and it's nearly always the wash motor at fault. Now the odd time it has turned out to be the control board, but that's very rare, as like I said, it's nearly always the wash motor at fault which causes this fault. Sorry, it's not good news, but if you need any more info, just get back to me.
Thanks for that advice. I'll try that tomorrow. Is it possible to contact you again if needed?
Of course you can. Just reply back here if you need any more help on this.
Hi, I've removed the motor and put a supply to it. It runs no problem. Does that pump the water to the outlets? I've followed as best I could the water supply. It goes through the container where you add your salt. No idea how you remove this, but it seems to have an orange color substance in it. I've disconnected the feed pipe out, and that's clear. Could that be stopping the water supply getting through?
Testing the motor out of the machine like this doesn't really work, as the motor isn't under load. It has to be tested on the machine still with water in there to check if, as when tested on its own, there isn't any pressure on it, so will work fine. But put pressure on it and this is when it stops working. It's nearly always the wash motor itself that causes the F5 error code you have.
Hi, still having trouble. Am I being charged a fee every time I ask a question? Thanks.
No, you only pay the one fee, so you won't pay any more than you have. What trouble is it you are having still?
Hi, thanks for that. I've put the wash motor back. Can you tell me the voltage at the terminals, please? On the plug-in have one yellow wire and two purple wires. From earth to yellow is 240V and earth to purple is 240V. Across them both is about 22V. Unsure if this is correct. Thanks.
Sorry, I'm going to hold my hands up here and apologize to you. I was looking at the wrong model here. As CDA don't make dishwashers, other people make them, which is mostly Whirlpool. But I inputted the model wrong, which made me give the answer above. This is actually made SMEG, so the error code is different. The F5 on this is a filling issue. So you need to check the water valve, pressure switch and flow chamber on here, as it's picking up a fault with the filling up of this. So sorry for the confusion in saying it's a motor fault.
Hi, no problem. Water is definitely entering the appliance as it fills the bottom of the unit and then pumps it away. Then flashes F5. What do you class as the flow chamber?
The flow chamber is the plastic filling tank on the left-hand side. Remove the left-hand side panel and there you will see the big clear plastic filling tank. In the bottom of this is the flow sensor. It picks up the flow of water as it passes through it and sends the signal to the control board that it's filling. Now if this fails, it thinks it isn't filling when it is, so as it is putting some water in there, then it's possibly the flow sensor at fault, but this comes complete as the filling chamber. Click here to see the part you need to check the wiring plug to it and remove and reconnect a few times to give it a better connection. But if still the same, then remove the tank and blow up the spout where the turbine wheel is and get this spinning, as sometimes they can stick. But if after that it's still not working, then it's possibly a faulty flow sensor at fault.
That's great, thanks. Just one more question: should the left-hand side of this tank be full of an orange-colored substance? Thanks.
Yes, that's the resin it uses for the water softener, so that's meant to be like that.
Hi, I've changed the flow chamber and the water solenoid, but it's still the same. Not sure what to do now. Thanks. Hi, not sure if you got my reply yesterday, but I've changed the flow chamber and water inlet solenoid, but it is still the same, flashing F5.
Sorry for the delay. I'm not online all the time during weekends. It's only when I get chance to check emails. Anyway, as to the fault, when it's filling, does it start to wash at all before the F5 code comes on?
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/YTHI.